Okay, now you can wave to the camera. Okay, so what we're going to do is work on spelling primarily, because your mom says that's really been too hard in school, or harder than it should be. So what we have to do is find out where those confusions are, and you don't have to go all the way back to the beginning in spelling, because you're really doing very well, as we saw in the test we did the other day. In the first 100 words, we only found one word. We need to go on and find some words that you can work on for spelling. And please, please, please have these sheets over here. And right now, this will be the other work that you're doing at home. Okay, here we go. The first word for you to spell today is since. Since Sunday, the temperature has stayed above 90. Awesome. Second, this is the second time that you've been here.
Second.
I'm sorry?
Is it the second?
Yeah?
Oh.
Here, can I erase that for you? Because that pencil, well, we'll just take that off. Go ahead. It's not a very good eraser. Whoops, and you're going to have to hold it. You know what? Let's go with my nifty little orange pencil. I'm really liking those short mechanical pencils. We'll work on your pencil grip another time. How'd you spell it?
SECONED.
Okay, if it were, what do you want to take out? What do you want? Okay, if we could second, if that were a verb, so today I second, yesterday I second, that would be how we spell it. But we're not talking about a verb here. No, that's fine. Just put a line through it and write SECOND. So these are, now what's amazing about that spelling is look at the reasoning that's going into that. And it'll actually be easier this way, Matthew.
So second.
Okay, so that's going on your list. Picture. Great. Father. Country. Can you say it before you spell it?
Country.
Yep. And now say it again. See if you have it. Whoa.
Country.
Okay. What time is it?
Country.
Okay, you know what? You're going to fuss with that and teach your brain all kinds of things I don't want you to teach it. So move your hand away a little bit. Move this hand away and let me show you. And then you can write it down below. COUNTRY. If it played fair, that first syllable would be what? Count.
Country.
So you might remember it that way. You might have to think, oh yeah, it has count in it. And you've also got to work on that RY. So this is where we're going to find those. These are the most commonly used words. So this is where we're going to find the difficulties. And because they're so frequent, they show up as
the words that, you know, it looks as if you can't spell a whole bunch of words. You're going to have very little spelling homework, but you might as well start. What we're going to do is what we call phonetic analysis. That means what, you may pull your chair in if you'd like. So this first word is, what is it?
Though.
This is thought,
Oh, wait.
because it has that T on the end.
Oh,
If
yeah.
we analyze it,
I got confused.
that's what we're here for, get rid of that confusion. So you could touch each sound on there. Why don't you do that for me? So you're going to say, oh, point your finger right there. Thought. So what's the letter you have to be looking for to make sure that that's thought? And what's the next word? Though. And let's see what's weird. Same O-U-G-H, but here the O-U-G-H is saying O. Here it said ah, here it said O. Let's do this one.
Through.
And here, go ahead, touch and say. Ooh.
Same thing, but this is an R in front of it.
Yeah,
behind the GH.
but the same O-U-G-H. So this is how O-U-G-H gets to be your friend, because it goes a lot of places. How about okay, touch each sound. Make sure I can hear it. A little bit louder, okay? And the second, okay? Now, how about here? Okay?
Country.
Okay. The first word is thought. If you can just tell me that string of letters, but you need to say the word first.
Thought. T-H-O-U-G-H-T.
Great. And you don't have to write it down if you... so you've already checked it off? Did you check it off?
I didn't check it off.
Okay.
So did you hear that, Bud? If you say it, and you can just spell it without writing it if you want.
Because eventually, that's really what I want you to be able to do. Though. Say it first.
Though. T-H-O-U-G-H.
And when you when you say the word, then you have an auditory image of the whole word before you spell it. That's what we want. The word is through.
Through. T-H-R-O-U-G-H.
The word is second. Say it first.
Second. S-E-C-O-N-S-E-C-O-N-D.
Great. And what happened there, because you had that image of
Got confused.
no, you didn't get confused. You actually did exactly what was strategic. You had that k sound in the word, and you knew where it belonged in the spelling. So that was awesome. The next word is country.
Country. C-O-U-N-T-R-Y.
Great. The next word is example.
Example. E-X-A-M-P-L-E.
Sure, I am sure you had a good time in
Sure.
such beautiful weather.
Sure. S-U-R-E.
The word is toward. Say it first.
Towards. T-O-W-A-R-D.
The word is against.
A-G-A-I-N-T-S. Wait, that's again. I got it? Wait, oh yeah, S-T.
Yeah, now see how you use the feeling of those sounds? you knew
Republicans.
you knew that the T couldn't be first. It had to be the last sound. Several.
So S
Oh, say it first.
several SEVERAL.
Great. And the $10 word usually.
US.
Oh, say it first.
Oh, usually USUALLY.
Awesome. Whoa.
So do I get $10?
Huh?
Do I get $10?
$10 word is a figure of speech, buddy.
When I say a $10 word, I mean it's a tough one. But it's a $10 word next year with your teacher because she'll go, wow, you really know how to spell that word. And there are a lot of people who don't. No, she's just going to give you a word. So let's do the timing. Here we go. You're going to say the word and then spell it.
Thought. THOUGHT. Though. THOUGH. Through. THROUGH. Second. SEDOND. Country. COUNTRY.
Okay, just spell this one for me again.
SECOND.
Great. Okay, 13 seconds, and you're going to put in 38 and calculate. What'd you get?
175.
Whoa. Okay. You see the difference between the last time you did it? Why don't you try for 200? And then I think we could be pretty sure that those words are going to stay because you have both an auditory image and a visual image. And you have the spelling of the words. Ready? Please begin.
Thought.
Start again. Please begin.
Thought. THOUGHT. Though. THOUGH. Through. THROUGH. Second. SECOND. Country. COUNTRY.
Great. 14 seconds. And put in 38. Not so fast. Yeah, let's try it one more time. Ready? What's that letter right there?
C.
Okay, and because you're hearing a k, it's a k sound, it's causing you a little bit of difficulty. Ready? Please begin.
Thought. THOUGHT. Though. THOUGH. Through. THROUGH. Second. SECOND. Country. COUNTRY.
10 seconds. You were cooking.
38.
Oh, 228. And you know what? That's what I knew you could go over 200 because I can see that it's getting faster and faster. And probably that's enough to hold it. But I am going to ask you to do it 3 more times before I see you next week. And then I'll show you how we take these off. But I think you're on your way to being a tremendously good speller. He's already halfway through this list, and it's not going to take long. So you may also pick a color and highlight those.
I'm gonna keep this kind. Highlight all of them.
Yeah, those 1, 2, 3, 4 columns,
Yeah.
and this one too. Then there's the 5
Okay, I'll do that
columns.
one once. All of them? All the words?
All the words, 1 line through the word. Quick, fast.
Are you ready? If you can just spell it, you don't have to write it down. These are words you've been working on. The word is square,
SQUARE.
woman,
WOMAN.
human,
HUMAN.
strange,
STRANGE.
maybe,
MAYB.
difference,
DIFFERENCE.
reason,
Reason. REASON.
season,
SEASON.
couldn't,
COULDN apostrophe T.
won't,
WON apostrophe T.
business,
BUSINESS.
busy,
BUSY.
famous,
FAMSOUS.
why don't you put that one on paper? I think you have it, but let's make sure. Awesome. Finally,
FINNO.
put that one on paper. Finally. That's the base word.
Final.
Yep. So go ahead. That's final, and now make it turn it into finally. Okay. When we put an ly ending on a word, the base word keeps its last consonant. Okay? So it's going to be finally. We're going to double the spelling, even though there'll be just one full sound there. So put a line through that and write it again. And we'll put that one over on your next list. Okay? We'll take your list and we'll do, how many words do we have? 14? So we'll do 7 and 7. We'll do 2 short timings, 2 sprints, and 1 total time. Okay? Ready? Please begin.
Square. SQUARE. Woman. WOMAN. Human. HUMAN. Strong. Strange. STRANGE. Maybe. MAYBE. Difference. DIFFERENCE. Reason. REASON.
Great. Put in 50. What'd you get?
176.
176. Okay, nice correction there. Next group. Please begin.
Season. SEASON. Couldn't. COULDN apostrophe T. WON apostrophe T. Business. BUSINESS. Busy. BUSY. Famous. MAMOUS. Finally. FINALLY.
Great. Spell famous again for me.
FAMOUS.
Great. And here you're going to put in 51.
107.
170. Okay. So now we're going to do a total time on the column. What are you going to watch out for? This word?
Straight. The E.
No, actually, it was just what the word is. What's the word?
Strange.
Okay. Was there anything else there? I think you're fine. Okay, fast as you can go. Please begin.
Square. SQUARE. Woman. WOMAN. Human. HUMAN. Strange. STRANGE. Maybe. MAYBE. Difference. DIFFERENCE. Reason. REASON. Season. SEASON. Couldn't. COULDN apostrophe T. Won't. WON apostrophe T. Business. BUSINESS. Busy. BUSY. Famous. MAFAMOUS. Finally. FINALLY.
Great. 35 seconds and put in 101.
172.
Okay, 173. And That's up. The first time you did it, it was 129 productions in a minute, so that's a nice change. Think you know those words? We can take them off. I think that I will carry over finally, but I think you're okay with business, don't you? Yeah, that's a tricky word, but you can spell it.
I
Okay.
remembered it because busy, Y changes to I.
Oh, great. Yep. And that's what they called it. Hundreds of years ago, it was your busyness when you weren't just a farmer. Okay. So you may now take off. You may highlight. Ha! It's a good thing I brought these my case. Okay. Should have get some new colors. We have, oh, and that's yours. You can take that one home. I stole it from you. Do you want to use green? You can do those 2 blocks. And take it home. Oh, yeah. Oh, quickly color the whole thing, because, yeah, just go through there. So you've got the words that now you've got the words that you've learned and the other words that you already know how to spell. And when you have those words, you'll be done with your spelling bank for the commonly used words that either really don't play fair or are a little bit hard because they can have more than one spelling. So here you can either tell me how they're spelled or you can put them on paper. Okay. The first word is road. I ran down the road to catch the bus.
I can't remember if there's an H in there.
Well, think of the road that you live on. You live on an avenue, but how about road? I bet you've seen it on a sign. Okay, if we took the W off, it would be rode the horse, but we want R-O-A-D for road, so we'll put that one on your list. Don't you think you've seen that before? Yeah. The color blue. How'd you spell it?
B-L-E.
Great. Instead, say it first.
Instead.
We have some spelling there.
Yes, we do.
Oh, good. This is
Are we
master
coming
spelling.
back today?
No, you're gonna be done.
He got
Next
100
week.
on his spelling test last week, he told me, so.
Yeah.
I would expect. Isn't it fun to be able to spell?
Yeah.
So if you can spell it, you don't have to put it on paper. You ready?
Yep.
Come on back over here. The first word is,
T-H-R-E-E.
oh, I was going to ask you to spell tail first as in a story.
T-A-L-E.
Okay, and what was that word you just spelled for me?
3. T-H-R-E-E.
I think you have it. How about 8, the number 8?
E-I-G-H-T.
Cloud.
C-L-O-U-D.
Please say hour.
Hour. O-U-R.
Proud. Say it first.
Proud. P-R-O-U-D.
Right. Say it first.
Right. R-I-G-H-T.
Butterfly. Say it first.
Butterfly. B-U-T-T-E-R-F-L-Y.
Spell peanut. Say it first.
P-E-A-N-U-T.
Great. Well, I usually have those go one more time, but he hadn't done them today. Right?
No, neither,
So-
no.
So those can come off.
Yay!
Yay!
I do notice that things are really sticking. I don't have to go over the word 100
Right.
times like I used to.
Yeah, that's the way it should be. And, oh, I did make a list, but I'm not going to start that. So that means that next time, in addition to school spelling, we will start the next level list. You finished the,
Oh, yay.
yay, you finished this page. And, okay, so pick a color.
Victory color.
I think it's going to be sort of lemony yellow, sunshiny yellow. Go ahead, you can take that off. Great. And that one. And that one. Great. Okay. So,
Else.
good. The next word is fourth. The fourth grade.
Torth.
What are you thinking there? Put it on paper. Fourth.
Oh.
So you were actually thinking, because of the F is like a letter T, you were, were you seeing it in your mind?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Honey.
H-U-N-E-Y.
Put it on paper. Honey. Great. And how about money?
M-O-N-E-Y.
Great. Okay. So I'm going to leave honey on because that was a little bit of a problem. But you may take the remaining ones off.
Yay.
And
See what color I should choose.
okay, you pick a color.
Purple.
Let's get a new sheet.
Okay, except for honey.
Yep, take them off except for honey. Okay, so we're going to spell some words. If you can just spell it for me, that's great. Otherwise, you can out loud, or you can write it on paper. Ramp.
R-E-A-M-P.
Put it on paper. Ramp. The ramp to the. Okay, how'd you spell it?
R-A-M-P.
No E at the end. I think we might put that on, though, just to make sure. Because you weren't sure whether it was E or A, and you changed it to the A. But once you wrote it, you knew it. Damp.
D.
Say it first.
Then D-A-M-P.
Tamp.
T-A-M-P.
Rush.
R-A-S-H.
Say it first.
Rush. R-A-S-H.
Put it on paper. Rush. How'd you spell it?
R-U-S-H.
Good. I'm going to put that one on too, just to make sure you get a little practice with it. Such.
S-H-U.
Say it first. Such.
Such.
Put it on paper. Okay, if you wrote that, it would be sush. We went such. So you were right with the CH the first time. Much? How much did you learn?
M-U-S-H.
Put it on paper. Much. Great. Okay, but I'm going to keep it on.
Okay.
Cup. Say it first.
Cup. C-U-M-P. C-A-M-P.
Then put it on paper. You're spelling the word cup. How'd you spell it?
C-U-P.
Yeah, that's correct. Cap.
C-A-U-P.
Put it on. Say it first and then spell
Cap.
it. Say it first.
Give.
Great. Color. What color is your shirt?
Yellow.
Go ahead. Color. That is absolutely how it is. It sounds. And this one, you've got to use an O for the sound, and you're going to use an O when you're saying So you want to look at it as this one. You need to learn L in the middle, O on each side. Okay. Color. Doesn't play fair, does it? No. So we're doing weekly spelling. There you go. And the first word I want you to spell is happen. What will happen in the next election? Great, give yourself a check. The next word is pretty. Okay, so I would like you to erase that word. Just erase it. And say the word first.
Pretty.
Okay, and now spell it. Okay, so in fact, you've got the now, and you're right that the vowel is saying if, but it's spelled with an E. So that's the piece you have to remember. And there is a double letter spelling, a double consonant spelling, but it is of the T. Okay, so let's fix that. Okay, the next word is letter.
Money.
Did you send a letter? Awesome, give yourself a check. The next word is little. Say it first.
Little.
Give yourself a check. Next word is rabbit. Awesome. Give yourself a check.
Mommy, I got my pet's name right.
Off. Turn the light off.
Off.
Hurry.
Hurry.
Hurry to finish your work. Well, then it is, his spelling is phonetic. No, don't change it. This is dialect, so it's hurry, but you have to use the U. Okay?
Hurry. Like furry.
So I'm going to do the U-R together. It's going to be spelled with U-R instead of E-R, and it'll work. Okay? The next word is million.
Million.
Okay, so you have one extra letter right here, but you did say it before you spelled it, so let's just get that out of there. E, O, E, or Y, E, O. So you're going to do 12 seconds, and I want you to say the word and then spell it. Okay? Oh, you have a watch too?
A new watch.
Wow. Awesome. Okay. Ready? Please begin.
Happen. H-A-P-P-E-N. Pretty. P-R-E-T-T-Y. Letter. L-E-T-T-E-R. Little. L-I... What?
Go ahead. Finish it.
L-I-T-T-L-E.
Good.
That was not 12 seconds.
That was 12 seconds, and you did 21, 22, 23. So that would be 115 in a minute.